In a sitting chaired by the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Annett Among, the local government minister tabled a statutory instrument seeking amendment of Section 63 of the Local Government Act. The minister sought Parliament to allow the extension of the term of the village leaders by 6 months. The minister told members that this will be working retrospectively to legalize the operations of these leaders from when their term expired. The LC1 and LC2 term expired on 10th July this year.
As we speak now, the councils need guidance on how to proceed. So this instrument is to guide within this period of 6 months.
We passed the Mining and Minerals Act 2002 and gave it retrospective effect. We passed the East African Crude Oil Pipeline, ECOP, special provisions and gave it effect.
The minister told members of Parliament that the extension applies to failure to have elections due to extremely difficult circumstances. This did not go well with a section of members who believe that there are no such conditions, which call for the extension of the term.
Let him say in this amendment that when it has financially become difficult to organize elections, let us be specific. Otherwise, making it this broad is susceptible to abuse, and that's where my problem is.
Mr. Speaker, this is going to be conveniently used at the whims of the government to inhibit the right to vote.
Do you want to make a law where you are saying only when there is financial difficulty, and then the next day there is another difficulty, and next day, why don't we give the law as it is?
It is actually safer to be very specific on the purpose of extension than making this broad.
While members felt this was long overdue, there are members who feel the instrument does not mandate the minister to carry out elections and also express their worry of a likely repeat once the 6 months expire.
We now give government time within the 180 days to look for money so that the elections of the LCs can be held.
Because the fact of the matter, there are people's rights that are being abused because they need LC1 letters to get out of prisons.
I don't know why the minister gets the feeling that it can be extremely difficult or impossible, and who determines extremely difficult and impossible.
However, Raphael Magyezi retaliated the government's willingness to hold elections should the funds be made available.
When are we going to have elections? That is what members want to hear. When do we have elections?
Government is committed to have elections for LC1 and LC2, subject to availability of funds. Now that the instrument has been approved, it is my task and my obligation and duty under 1752 to provide the necessary guidance to the country on how the LCs are going to proceed. We shall do that by next week. We'll have something, the guideline laid on table.
59 billion Uganda shillings is what's required by the Electoral Commission to conduct both local council 1 and women elections. This money has not been availed in the current financial year, nor was it asked for by the line ministry in the budget process.